What's up? We're live. We're live. We're live. That was weird. It was like glitching out for a second. It froze me. Yeah, that was froze me. What's going on? What is today? Happy Thursday.
Yes.
Happy Thursday, everybody.
The dates have been getting me for like the last month.
In the last like 3 or 4 years, really. I'm just not good at the days of the week.
Days of the week.
I'm not good at it. I forget what day it is all the time. What's up, Cindy? I literally didn't make this live stream at all, so it's literally just popped up. So there's like no warning to anybody. So,
well, hello to those who have found
it.
So
Whoever did it. I didn't have much time to get it ahead of time. Denise got back home not long ago, so we're a little behind schedule right now, but it's okay. It's okay. We live in a constant state of right behind schedule, right?
Yeah.
What's up, Sydney? What's up, Lonnie? What's up, Vinyl? I should.
Or at least your phone. Your phone does it. Your phone says like Thursday, yeah. Or it says Thursday.
Okay, yeah.
T-H-U-R.
What's up? Ann and Nadia and Barbara and Paulette and Kim and Beverly, everybody, Denise. What's going on? I was supposed to put out a Jeebus family video today, but I didn't feel like editing last night. I was so dead tired. I just didn't even get to do it. I mean, I was supposed to show everybody the stuff that was on. Now there's like a whole 1 minute clip in there showing all the stuff that was going to be on Whatnot. And I just have to delete.
You're going to find something, another 1 minute to take that pics.
Yeah. What's up, Linda? What's up, Shauna? What's up, Kathy? I am glad to be home, Locker Lunatics, man. I am. Yeah. Just to be off the road and sleep in my own bed and not have to get up and go the next morning. It's like really fun for like a month, and it starts to get a little tiresome. But if you stay somewhere long term, it's not bad. Like when we were like 2 weeks in California, that's cool. But like when we do like the everyday, it's
more manageable.
Yeah.
The thing that got me was like Broly, and like, you know, every time you get in and out of the car, go in this house, go out that house, like his stuff is just like dispersed. So like by the time I got home, I had like 10 open wipe things, and the diaper stayed pretty good, but like clothes here, clothes there, bottles here that are clean, bottles here that are dirty. I can't find bottles now. Like it's chaos.
Yeah.
I had like his little melty snacks. Like I had like 5 of them open.
That's what happens. It became pretty chaotic, especially as we kept like filling the van more and more. It just got even more and more chaotic. Thank you, Bonnie. Bookmark all the shows for next week. Awesome, Beverly.
So how many shows do we have up there now? A lot, right?
5, I want to say. Okay. I want to say 5. I don't remember for sure. Rolly getting up.
Open his eyes for a second.
We'll see. If Rolly gets up, you might have to leave for a few minutes, but we'll see.
Been asleep for about 43 minutes.
Okay. He's wiggling. Let's see. Where were we at? Doing good, Claudia. We are doing good, man. Doing good. We just bought a freaking awesome unit today. Or you bought it yesterday, but cleared it out today. It was really good. Mm-hmm. 1 box, man.
Yeah.
Paid like $560. 1 box paid for the whole unit. And the rest of it's just gravy.
Thank you, Kathy Downs, for the $1.99. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hello, Chandra. It's Chandra, I would pronounce it, from Illinois. Bonnie said, this is the first live I have seen. Well, welcome.
Yes, welcome in.
It's not going to be a long one.
No, we're only here for like half an hour.
We just kind of chat, answer random questions, and then just talk about, you know, the fact that we have a Whatnot show tonight at 6.
Yep.
Broly is good. He is napping now. He fell asleep in like 3 minutes today. So we're at the unit. Like he stays with his mom. So she was sitting on like the cart, and we found some books in the unit. So she was just like pulling out some of the kids' books or whatever and reading it to him. And he was just like a lot of mental brain power like he used. So he fell asleep in 3 minutes and drank like an ounce of milk. So I hopefully he, you know, rests, and he's been pretty happy since we've been home though.
Yeah,
I'd say I remember before the road trip he would like wake up and be like second nap Broly, like moody or whatever, but he hasn't really been moody when he gets up. Which is good. I think he missed home.
5. Yeah, well, we have 5 auctions scheduled. We have tonight, and then Tuesday's auction is going to be from the storage unit that we just picked up today. That video goes out Sunday. Wednesday is going to be the rest of the vintage stuff from that unit. Then Thursday, I got some other stuff I'm not going to talk about yet, and then yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
So
see.
Wednesday is, what did we call it? Like the 90s vintage unit.
Yeah, the same stuff that's in there tonight.
Yeah.
Same thing.
And then, like he said, just to be clear, the video Sunday is the unit we just cleared out today, and all that stuff will be in the show on Tuesday.
Yeah, that was a really good unit.
We were
That's
going to
so
do
fun.
Monday, but it's Easter.
Yeah.
Easter Sunday.
Yeah, I'm debating on whether I should even put the video out. Usually every time I put a video out on
Oh, that's
holiday,
right.
it's
It's
just
on
like
Sunday.
super terrible. 10 out of 10 by a huge margin because nobody's home. It's just pretty much guaranteed to fail. So it's like,
Yeah, well, maybe I'll watch it later. It's at 4 p.m. I feel like, I
yeah.
don't know.
I mean, it's pretty consistent. It could be the stupidest, like, random holiday. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's pretty consistent. But we'll see. We'll see. I might still release it Sunday.
So obviously we won't talk to you guys like on live or anything before Sunday. So happy Easter to everyone on Sunday. Hopefully you have a good day.
The Madonna joke. It's not really not necessarily a joke. It's just more so that how worked up everybody gets in the comments every time. And I can't stop doing it. It was like, it's been like going on 5 years now. We just always call Marilyn Monroe Madonna. And if we find anything Madonna, which doesn't really happen too often, we'll call her Marilyn Monroe and do it like backwards just to annoy people. Because, like, I mean, just social media, the more people comment on something, the more interaction the video gets, the more likely it is to be pushed by the search engine. So the more likely it is to be at the top. So it's just like an easy way to mess with people, but it also gets like a crazy amount of comments every time. Like, it's never fails. Like 300 people will say the same thing over and over again. So it's just like a bunch of free comments. It's just hilarious at this point. And the people that have picked up on it think it's hilarious too. Because like I'll go through the comments and see people like responding to all those people telling them like, "Hey, no, it's a joke, laugh, haha." And like, so I'm like, other people are picking up on this and they thinking it's pretty funny too. Yeah.
So Vinyl, I saw what you said about an egg toss, like the annual or the traditional egg toss on Easter. We should start that.
An egg toss. I don't know what that is.
Well, I mean, you pick a partner and you have like a contest. And you have an egg and you keep like, in my mind, I remember having like stuff like this in school with like water balloons, for example. Like you pick a partner and you start like, this far away. And then like you do like, I don't know, a toss or two. And then you move this far away and you keep going. See who wins. See who can toss it the furthest and keep the egg whole.
That wouldn't be competitive.
Be me and you.
Yeah, like
me and you would win.
Yeah.
But it would still be fun.
Which,
Yeah, I think definitely when he gets older, we can do something like that.
yeah. Thank you, Sherry. We actually, I don't even know how to understand. It doesn't even make sense to me. We break for yard sales, but we did like really good on that trip. It's crazy.
So
to
yes,
think
we
about
did
it.
make money because we were having shows and the trip
A
itself.
lot.
I mean, we were buying storage units and still selling while we were traveling. So yeah, we were making money at the same time.
Yeah, like it's crazy. I'm not
Profiting at that.
Yeah, like quite a lot. It's kind of wild when you think about it, because like that same
Now there's
business
no limit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because like we
Go on road
put
trips all the time.
every single Airbnb, every single hotel, every single meal, every single grocery store trip, every single gas tank, the rental cars, everything went on the business card, and like still profited like quite a fat margin. So I'm like, it's unlimited. It's unstoppable.
We can go on the road and be okay.
And while paying everybody's like paying us our own salary, obviously, because we're like, if you have an LLC, you should be paying yourself. It's a smart way. So like, with the business paid us, paid everybody else, and paid for all of that, and still profited that much. It's like there's unlimited opportunity out there, man. There's unlimited opportunity. Broly's getting up, I think. Ashley, that's what gets me about the Marilyn Monroe joke. People get like so triggered over it. You would think I'm like insulting their mother. Like some people get so mad over it. I'm like, it's just an old actress, and I think is Madonna a singer or what?
Yeah.
I don't even know what
Yeah,
I couldn't even pick out. Like I don't even know who Madonna is. I know that name. Like if you give me a lineup of 3 people, I don't even know who she is. I couldn't even pick her out.
Yeah, she is.
Like,
I don't know what else she did. I'm sure she did other things, but I know her for
Yeah, exactly. It's so random, and it's like I don't even know who she is. People think I'm like some Madonna fan. I don't know one song by her. I couldn't even pick her out of a lineup.
That I don't know.
I just think it's hilarious.
Bonnie, we are doing an Easter egg hunt with Broly, but it's going to be at his mom's house. We
Yeah.
do have the property, obviously, for an Easter egg hunt, but we're not the hosting type people. So, we don't do the holiday stuff. We go to his mom's house. They have land, so they have a good property for it too.
Yeah. Plus, they have like a lot of acres, so I can bring a bunch of guns and ammo. It's kind of more fun holiday
Yeah.
tradition
We
to
have,
eat
like,
a bunch of food, get full, and then go outside and
16 or
shoot a bunch of
17
stuff.
acres.
That's my holiday plan. That's my new holiday tradition now, basically, is to get sickly full and then go shoot a bunch of random stuff. I'm gonna bring like some stupid plates and stuff from like old storage units and just go shoot them.
Stupidly excited for like tomorrow or Saturday when we get to dye Easter eggs with him. And I
Yeah,
already made his Easter basket last night. So
yeah,
I don't know. I'm really excited because I feel like he can like pick up on it now. He can actually pay attention to like what we're doing and be hands on with like dyeing the Easter egg. I think we're gonna do the Cool Whip, way to do it.
What's
Seems
up,
fun.
Melody? And yes, I can see you, Susan. Yes, the singer. Okay, there we go. See, I don't even know. Like I said, it's literally just at this point, I just know it bothers people. It's not the only time I do it. Like I do that all the time. I know you guys have seen me do it more than once. I've called another one that did really good. I only seen it one time. Is I found a Black Panther Funko and I called him Batman. Like when it's right on the front, it said Black Panther, right?
Well, what about Darth Vader, Kylo Ren, or whatever, Kylo Ren?
Well, that's, to be honest, I just don't know the difference there. That's
Well,
actually,
yeah, but I'm saying,
yeah,
like the fact that you didn't know the difference, you picked on the fact that people like freaked out.
yeah. But yeah, I do it. I can't really think of any more off the top of my head, but I've done that with like a lot of things just because they drive people crazy. It's so funny. Like, it's just like, you got to learn the social media game, man. The social media game is all about, especially on Facebook and YouTube, it's all about getting engagements, and that's comments. So whatever you can do to increase that number, do it, and you increase your chances of your video going viral.
The VSW skateboard. I don't
It's
think
actually in
we're
our
gonna.
garage.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna whatnot that.
Yeah, because it's just too big. The shipping's going to cost more than the thing's worth, I think. Oh, yeah, we do have our wristbands, our bracelets on Whatnot. We sold like 50 some of them already last auction, but we still have a bunch more in there. If anyone else wants any of the Treasure Anywhere Jeebus wristbands, they're all Whatnot. Buy it now.
Vinyl, yes, I agree with you. The concept of an Easter egg hunt, I don't think he can really pick up on, but I think he'd be able to like notice an egg, like notice a color egg, go for it. And then I saw, I think it was Bonnie up top. You said you did shaving cream on the Easter eggs. I was thinking, so that's the thing I saw first is shaving cream and like food gel. But with him wanting to put his hands in his mouth randomly, that's why I looked up Cool Whip also works. So that seemed, no brainer.
Bonnie gets it. Bonnie gets it. All you're looking for is a reaction. Exactly. If you feel something, then that's what we want. Like in the comment, if you feel the need to comment, that's a win. And like any social media, that's what kills me about like this whole new YouTube boxing era. It's so funny to me. Like Jake Paul is the master at it, and it's so funny that people are being taken on a ride. Like, like if somebody just mentions his name in any article, there's like 8,000 people talking about how bad he is, and I'm like, you guys are just literally by calling him like stupid, trash, horrible, you're like opening up his wallet and putting money into it. Like the only way to like, I guess, negatively affect them is to ignore them.
Yeah.
But their egos, they can't do that. They have to talk about it.
And it's funny, like he can say that.
Yeah,
on
like
video.
literally he says
like,
it.
Literally give the secret away, and people still
They still do
crap.
it. I know.
You'd be like, the only way for you guys to stop doing it is to ignore me, and they can't.
No, it's so funny. What's up, Pat Greiser? Whatnot is today at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So 46 minutes from now, we're going live over on Whatnot. Let's see.
I feel like I would still use Cool Whip when Broly gets older, just because I like to eat it.
Cool
Maybe
Whip.
might as well.
Can't have pie without Cool Whip.
Like Cool Whip.
Cool
Cool
Whip.
Whip's so much better than Ready Whip.
I don't like either.
No spray can.
I don't even like
Whipped
whipped cream.
That's what it is. Whipped cream.
Yeah, I don't like whipped cream.
Because
I don't
Cool
like
Whip
any
is
of
the
that.
brand, but Cool Whip's like any whipped cream. Cool Whip's the goat.
Yeah. I don't like, to me, like all whipped cream just tastes like, this is going to sound stupid, but maybe somebody will, but it tastes like flat ice cream. Like you ever tried a soda when it's flat? Like that's what it tastes like to me. Imagine like ice cream as a soda, but it's flat. That's what it reminds me of. It tastes like flat ice cream. Like I don't even like it on top of a sundae or nothing. Like keep that stuff off my ice cream.
Go up a little bit.
Let's see.
Sharon, I'd like to ask you about how you make your money and whatnot. Do you actually get a lot of people to buy? Because my son says he doesn't have enough people that follow him to buy. So
Well, that's how it starts.
Yeah, you have to definitely gather a following to get sales.
I mean, there's people that have done Whatnot, done it very well without social media, but you're just like.
But they use Whatnot as their social media.
Yeah, but you're also just playing a game on hard mode. Like social media is there and it's free to use, and it's like anybody can build a following. And I guess I don't understand the disdain. That's not saying you particular, but like a lot of these resale groups I'm in, there's like this disdain for people to do social media. Like it's some type of exclusive club you have to be invited to. Like nobody, you can just start. You can just start, but the reality of it is it's hard, and people don't want to admit that. Mm-hmm. They want to be able to throw like, oh, you're just a YouTuber, you don't have to do nothing, no hard work. Like, do it then, do it. It's right there, do it. You know the reality. Like I know whoever this person is. Like I know mentally the truth, and you just can't admit it, but it's okay. But yeah, I totally recommend using social media. Whether you're buying inventory at thrift stores, whether you're buying storage units, whether you're dumpster diving, I don't care. However you're doing it, there's guys that literally have millions of subscribers cutting lawn. Like people, there's fans out there to watch anything, and you should always take advantage of it. Like you can always find an audience,
random things. So I mean, just start recording it.
100%.
You don't even have to be on video; just record it, and eventually you'll get comfortable enough to be on video. I'm sure, but
yeah. Put my first ever bids in. Awesome. Brian, I don't even know what's in this one. I forgot. It was set up by everybody else. But everything's pre-listed on our auctions. Like you can always just click the shop icon. Everything's listed ahead of time, like a title and picture. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
and the stuff for next Wednesday's auction is being listed right now.
Yeah, because this vintage unit, the video we put out yesterday, it was just too much. Like we filled up all 96 shelves pretty quick, so we filled up another 96 shelves, and that one's going to be for Wednesday.
But now that we got this unit today, then that stuff will be listed before. I say by Sunday. Before
like
the
video game store, like share it, like just literally documenting that day to day. Like I would watch that.
Put a GoPro by the front counter,
right,
or like in the corner of their store, and just get people coming in, how they interact with each other, like at the counter. Yeah, what they buy. Yeah. I think the counters where the conversation happens. Yeah. It shows like what they buy. It shows the payment, like if they exchange cash or whatever. Or even like if his video game store, another thing that people like to watch is like if he buys inventory from people, then what comes in, what he actually buys, and what he, pushes away. Yeah. So all that stuff super interesting to business type people or people that are into video games.
Thank you, Joseph. Thank you for your support. I hope you like the exclusive content over there. I can't talk about it here on YouTube and for you. I can't talk about it on Facebook. I'll get banned, but hope you enjoy it. Put a lot of effort into it. Sometimes I can't even walk. Let's see. Yeah, unboxing, anything like that. And they're like any type of business people are interested in watching because everybody wants to learn. Everybody likes to. Why did the camera just go fuzzy? Oh, there it goes. Everybody likes to imagine. You know what I mean? Just think of what it's like. That's just the reality of it. Because you watch something and you're like, I want to try that. People want to try everything. I mean, I've seen guys go viral and Facebook and stuff that work at McDonald's and showing a shift, like what they do in a shift.
Because unless you work at McDonald's, you don't know how it works.
Right.
So you're gonna watch it.
There's an audience for anything out there. You just people gotta be consistent. The problem with social media is everybody wants overnight gratification, which 9 out of 10 times that could happen. And I say 9.9 times out of 10 times it's not gonna happen. There's always exceptions, just like somebody hits the lottery and becomes a millionaire. It's possible, but very unlikely.
Maryland, yes. You're shipped to Canada.
What's up, Michelle? Yeah. Let's see. By the way, I forgot to say this. If anyone hasn't bookmarked the show, I usually say that 80 times. So I like getting high bookmarks. Don't ask me why. But anyone hasn't bookmarked the shows, we go into bookmarks. I'm about to say, let's see if we can hit 400. We already went over 400.
So today, Whatnot show, 6 p.m. Then the other, while you bookmark tonight's show, so you don't forget, we have next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday schedules. Bookmark those as well.
Yep, hit those bookmarks. Let's see, where do we go? That is like a 30-minute conversation we break for yard sales. Pat, hope you get better. How do you make money on YouTube? Well, Long story short,
Take it
advertisers
away.
put money in there, pay YouTube to play their ads, and then you get a portion of that money. That's like the easiest way to explain it. But yeah, YouTube is a whole nother beast. A whole nother beast. If you're not like, I tell people all the time, YouTube can be the biggest thing in the world, but if you're not ready to grind your behind off and really work at it, like high effort for no payback, don't do it. Because I mean, most people aren't even going to make it like more than a couple bucks in like the first year or two. You'll be putting in 40-hour weeks for $2, like for a while. But then, obviously, you can build it to a point to where I can play video games so we can make thousands of dollars. But you got to go through those years of, oh, I worked 50 hours this week for $1.46. Awesome. It's a growth thing. It's definitely a growth thing. It takes a long time. Like I said, I made our first YouTube video and upload on another channel in 2013 and made my first $1.11 in 2017. That tells you. Took like 5 channels, probably 1,000 videos in like 8 different niches. I don't even want to know about how many thousands of hours I put into that for $1.19. Big baller. That's how it works. Thank you, Vicky.
Nice, Brian. PlayStation 2 and the games came today.
Awesome.
Cool.
I may or may not have just found another one today.
Mm-hmm.
But the fat one, not the skinny one. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, you definitely have to have work. You just have to be honest with yourself. Like, be really, really honest with yourself if you're doing YouTube and to do I actually enjoy this. Because if you don't, you're not going to last and you're not going to get nowhere with it. You're really not. Like, you actually have to enjoy the process of creating content. Like, I love that feeling when I transfer my camera over to my computer and I just have like 100 clips of raw footage and I can just sit here and just like, that's my canvas. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to sit here and trim and cut and shoot this audio, lower this audio, and boom, 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 boom. It's so fun.
Yeah, it's a lot less work to get a regular job. That goes for anything, not just YouTube in general. I think if you're trying to start your own business in general, you're going to do way more work than you would just to get a normal job. Because all that's already done. You're just like falling into their place. But you have to build it from the ground up.
You're going to go do work for somebody that did that instead. Like, that's all it is.
Yeah. They already did the ground up work.
Right. But I just like, that's just my brain. I don't like working under people. I mean, I was just talking about this the other day. Like, me and my friend from school, and we were in even middle school, we would walk down to the shopping center. This is like, what? God, when was I in middle school? Like 15 years ago? No, 20 years ago. Jeez. Like 20 years ago.
Graduated
Holy crap.
in 2012. So
yeah,
like 2007.
Whatever. Well, we used to do that. We used to go down to Dollar Tree and we'd buy like these candies called Daffy Taffy. It was like an off-brand Laffy Taffy where there'd be like 15 or 16 of them in the package for $1. And then we take them to school and sell them for a quarter. And then like, it felt like so much money back then. Cause like realistically, like between two of us, we were probably making like $40 to $60 a week, which is obviously nothing. But when you're in middle school, that is like balling, right? It feels so good. You're just like, heck yeah, I'm just out here crushing it. I used to buy gum. We'd go to like buy wholesale packs of gum and then sell, get like the whole pack of like 15 packs for say $10, sell each pack for $2, make 30. We used to do that all the time. Then when I got to high school, I got really into writing papers for people. I don't know. I've always been able to just tell stories. It's just something I've always been able to do. I could take somebody's freaking 5-page essay and do it in an hour and get $100 for it. Like, it was just, I don't know. And I did I made my own bumper stickers in high school too and sold them on eBay. I used to go to yard sales all the time too. Amazon books, textbooks, man. I used to make bank buying textbooks and selling them to Amazon, jerseys on eBay, that kind of thing. It's just, I don't know. People are just different. There's no better or worse. It's just whatever, your own personality.
Susan, 6 p.m. Eastern time.
36 minutes. Brian, I don't know. That's why like everybody's like, as he walk, like I'm not in a rush for him to walk. I'm really not. The older and more mature, like his brain develops before he walks, in my eyes, the better. I'm in no rush. I see how destructive he already is on hands and knees. So I can only imagine how destructive he's going to be once he can actually stand up and run around.
He's pretty good at listening though.
No,
I would say, so like his, when we tell him no, he'll realize that we're saying no. He knows not to do it, but he thinks it's a game. Like the glass shelves that we were bringing down the basement were put together and they were like in an area where he could touch. So he was like touching them and I was like, no. can't touch those. No,
He's,
no.
like,
And then he
already
would just like look at
sarcastic.
me and go, and then just laugh every time. He knows he's not supposed to touch him. Like he'll like one time he went like this and was like,
Yeah. He's already sarcastic and he's like 15. He just turned 15 months
he's
old.
funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's definitely he's at a fun age right now, I would say. He's like actually picking up on stuff and like can kind of respond and understand what you're saying.
He's smart, like I said. He's like the stuff he knows. Like I'm like looking at just curious, like milestones. I don't know how he's able to do so. Like body parts, for example, he knows like everything already. And like everything I read online was 18 to 24 months is when they start picking up on that. And I'm like, he can literally point to and knows like I'd say what 15 or 20 different body parts. Eyes, nose, mouth, ears, head, and
Teeth,
hair,
tongue,
teeth, tongue,
arm,
shoulder, arm, knee, toes,
sometimes
feet.
elbow.
Yeah, like he knows like where all these are already. And I'm like, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Me too, Michelle. Come to Australia one day. I want to go to Australia. As long as I don't get killed by a giant mutant spider. Let's see. Hope you feel better, Bonnie.
That's a good idea, Sharon.
Where are we at bookmarks wise? 412. That's a lot more than I thought. A lot of good vintage stuff tonight. For those of you that are into vintage stuff, by the way, we've been live for 26 minutes already, and we haven't even talked about the freaking auction. But lots of vintage stuff tonight. Lots of the vintage yarn, lots of the vintage like quilting stuff, and then a lot of those old statues and stuff like that.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff in there.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I agree, Marge. Puzzles will definitely do it. That's what my mom did with me.
So he has like the big peg puzzles right now. And then I know for Easter, for example, I got him like Easter themed like block puzzles. They don't have pegs on them, but you can put the picture together.
Jeebus, my real name? No, it's a nickname.
Very unique.
And I'll also say something that I feel like 90% of the world finds controversial when it comes to kids. I was just talking about this yesterday, and that's video games. Everyone's like limited to 30 minutes. I think it's total stupid BS. I really do. I played video games for, 8 hours all the time as a kid. Some days 16, 20 hours in a day. I think there's nothing better to learn problem-solving skills, money management, running a business. Like, if you played RuneScape every day for a month, you'd learn more about business and how to run the economy and stocks than you would at a class. I promise you.
Jillian, yes, ship to the UK. Just want to answer that.
I'm a big supporter. I'm just saying, I'm just a big supporter.
Well,
of video
when he
games.
gets to the age where he can conceptualize a video game and realize like what he's doing, then we'll get him on it. We'll get him starting with like the Nintendo.
Yeah, no, exactly. Teach problem solving.
He already likes playing Dig Dug.
He loves playing the little machine like Pac-Man and stuff.
That's
Any
funny.
like a little arcade machine. He loves to get up on that thing. But yeah, no, I love video games. I think they're great problem solving skills. I really do. I really believe a lot of the way my brain works today is because of the time I spent playing games as a kid. And I still do as an adult. So I just finished playing a UFC tournament on UFC 5 on Xbox before I came down here. I think they're a lot better than people say.
Melody, where's Mr. Bear? He's napping.
He's sleeping.
He had a busy day today. We went to Longhorn, and then we went to a unit to clear it out, and he was reading books and learning.
Crawling through the hallways.
Crawling, walking around with Grandma.
He thinks it's funny to crawl under my legs now. Like if I'm standing there, he crawls under my legs and thinks it's so funny. I don't know
I
why.
think it's like an obstacle course.
Yeah. What's up, Sue? Margie B scratching. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle.
There's not many people that agree with me. Like I say that stuff sometimes I just out of curiosity.
Video
Yeah. I sometimes will join these Facebook groups of parents just to be annoying because I'll say I disagree. And they'll be like, all talking in there about, video games are terrible. Get them off screen, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, don't do that. That's terrible. Don't do it. I think it's good for you. Holy crap, do I get attacked? Like,
Yes, he does. Well, he tries to, and then they run away, and he's like, eh.
He gets mad when he can't catch Lily.
Yeah, I know. Well, they was scared of him because it's like this bigger than her thing coming at her.
Yeah.
I think video games are good, but I also think being outside is good. I think there's
I think sports are too.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Outside, running, playing around, getting dirty, playing a sport eventually. I definitely want to put him in a sport when he is able to. I want to say 3 and 4 is the youngest that you could put him in something.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to put him in a sport because that's how I grew up mostly. I did play some video games, but not as much as him, and he probably wasn't sport playing and outside as much as I was. So that's why we kind of have both
No, I mean I played sports, but not like to the extent you did. Like I played basketball for 8 years, and I played football and did wrestling. I did taekwondo when I was a kid.
Like to me, sports was life. Like
Yeah,
softball was life. There were video games. Like that's what you came home and did every day.
Yeah.
Well, I played on like 3 different teams. I had like this practice for an hour, and then like I wouldn't be home until like 8-9 p.m. sometimes after high school.
Yeah.
So we've seen both worlds. I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think sports are important too.
You can play a sport and then come home, clean up, do schoolwork, and play video games.
Yeah, I say it all the time, Ashley. I think people, and it's what's interesting is now that we're older, there's like a group on Facebook that's like about old school RuneScape. It's just a video game that's like existed since like 05. I still play it. A lot of people still play it. But of course, everybody in that group now is like around like our age group, say, because you know they've been playing since 05, 06, 07. And the amount of people you go through people's profiles and how many people are like business owners, they own this company, I run this company, I do this, I do that. And I'm like, there's no way there's no correlation here. Because I'm in a lot of groups and I just stalk people's profiles randomly. And I'm like, I don't see nowhere near as many people like doing big things as they do in like a stupid video game group. And it's like, there's got to be a correlation. And people like deny that there's a correlation. I'm like, I don't believe it. There's a correlation.
Michelle, I played softball for 10 years also. And I was third base primarily, but I did a little bit of first base and pitcher. So fun. You can't find the competitiveness anymore.
Yeah, that's my thing with sports too. Like I don't like if the adult teams are like, let's go out and have fun. I'm like, I don't want to go out and have fun. I want to try to crush your soul.
You have some people
That's
that
sports.
are like that, but you have to have the whole team on the same page.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like when you're
Competitive
teenagers
level.
or high school, I mean, it's about going out there and stomping them. If it's 11-0 and it's going into the third inning or third quarter or whatever it is, who cares? Like it's going to be 20-0. We're going to stomp you and make you regret stepping on that court or on that field or whatever it was.
I agree, K-Bird, but at the same time, I know that like if we put him in sports young, and you just have to know your kid's personality. I think like if you see that they're like uncomfortable being around people, then it's probably not going to be for him, and then he's just gonna probably like you just go to video games instead, have like a small circle of friends.
Yeah, it's pretty much. I talked to like 2 people or 3 people maybe throughout high school, and now I only have one friend I talk to still this day. I don't really talk to nobody.
But if you start him young, you kind of weed it out and know kind of how he's going to be in a sense, I guess. Or if you start him out young, you expose him to it, and then it helps with communication and like sharing and I don't know, stuff like that.
I played football my freshman year. I thought I would like it. Like my whole life, I like really thought I was gonna like football, and I just didn't really care for it that much. I don't like team sports. Like I really, to be honest with you, like we just talk about how great they are for kids, and I agree with you. But I'm just not. I don't like team sports. Like I don't like the idea that like I can prepare profusely and perform perfectly, and then we lose because Joe screwed up. I'm like, screw you, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm
You
like,
just got to know that that's your team.
Yeah,
Everybody makes mistakes.
That's why
I understand.
Yeah,
I get it.
it's frustrating. That's why if I want to play a sport, like as I got older, like I did like 10th grade wrestling or something, and I graduated from high school, I worked at an MMA gym or something. So we did that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's one-on-one. If you whoop me, that wasn't no one else's fault but mine. Like you did it. Like I don't have nobody to blame. I want to take all the glory and victory and all the pain and defeat to be me. You know what I mean? Like I want to know it was me. And I think there's no better sport in this world than combat sports. Like I don't think kids should be getting hit in the head, don't get me wrong. But I mean like body shots, leg kicks and stuff, because it's not, you'll be okay. But like that, so many people think they're made of glass. Like I realized that as I became an adult, so many people are so scared of getting hit. Like it's crazy to me. Because I guess like I played football. I did taekwondo as a kid. I worked it. Like I've been punched so many times, whatever. But there's so many people that are just like so terrified of the idea of getting hit. It's just, I don't know. I think combat sports are great for discipline, 1, and 2, to realize you're not made of glass. Like you can get out there. It's okay.
Thank you, Steven, for the $5.
Hey. Holy crap. I just realized what he said.
I know. Last Tuesday on a $5 Pennsylvania lottery ticket, won $70K. It's crazy.
Holy crap.
Well, congrats. Use it wisely.
Shauna, that was me too, buddy. That was me too. All day, all day.
I'm gonna get off here in a minute, by the way.
Yeah, we're about to go back upstairs in a second.
What was I gonna say? Oh, as far we've talked about Broly sports before. I think T-ball would be fun just because I played baseball, but
yeah,
we'll see. I think we both agree on jiu-jitsu though. We'll start him in jiu-jitsu pretty young.
No, I definitely combat in general.
defense. Yeah.
Yeah, like
And
it's
they have good like base life skills too.
And I think it's interesting to me that, like, for example, like I've been a hardcore UFC fan since I was in like middle school. I mean, like 20 years or so from now. And it's like I've met so many athletes over my life, like UFC fighters, baseball players, and even a couple of basketball. Like so many of them are a-holes, but the nicest group of people you'll ever meet are professional cage fighters. They're like I've probably met 100 UFC fighters over my life, and I've only had one guy that I thought was kind of an a-hole. And he could have been having a bad day in the middle of a weight cut for a fight. I mean, I get it. But like they're like the chillest, coolest people, down to earth people in the world. And I really think that like as human beings, we get mad, we get pent up, and everybody does it, no matter what it is. But then if you get to go in there and just beat somebody up or get hit back, then you're like, okay. You know how many people I see like they can't stand to look at each other. They just want to kill each other, and then they get in there, duke it out for 5 minutes, and then
legally do it.
Yeah, and then you go in there, shake hands, and now your buddy's taking pictures afterwards. I just don't think fighting has to have this negative tenure to it, to where it's like, oh, you're just violent and barbaric. You know what I mean? I just think you could just like enjoy fighting. If you're just starting fights for no reason on the street, okay, maybe you're an a-hole. Right. But I'm saying like in a professional environment, professional and controlled environment, I think it's good and healthy. I really do. All right, well. Now that we've talked about everything but whatnot on the Whatnot live stream.
We are going live in 24 minutes.
Yeah, we're going upstairs in 24 minutes. I'm going to put the link down here one last time. If you have not signed up, use that link in the comments. Use this link down here. Use this QR code up there. Yeah, use that QR code. Any of those will get you the free $15 before we go live, and we'll be live in 24 minutes. I'll see you over on Whatnot, guys. If you have a bookmark it. Let's get 420.
Bookmark all the other shows too while you're there.
Peace out.